Hey, and welcome to the latest video from the Management Mastery University. And again, I'm going to be talking about articulation again this week. My name's Dave Williams and I'm the owner and creator of the university. And why do communication again? Well, the simple reason, apart from the fact there's so many different elements to it, it's so key when it comes to business. Because you think about it, nothing would happen as far as a business is concerned without good communication. And the travesty that I see on a regular basis is right the way throughout organizations, right from the very top to the very bottom. The quality of communication isn't great. No, I'm just being perfectly honest there. And just think, how many people, how many businesses would be so much further forward if they got the communication right? It would be a massive jump for many organizations. But let's be honest, the dynamics have changed over the last couple of years. As we come out of pandemic and hopefully stay out of pandemic, for many organizations, the dynamics have changed anyway because there is still a chunk of people that are actually working from home. So when I'm working from home, obviously the main form of communication is, hey, something like this. Potentially on Zoom or Skype or other mediums are available. And why is that different? Well, when we're doing things face to face, we can actually see the whole body and pick up the body language signals as well. And for most people, when you're on Zoom or a different form, then you can only normally see, as you're seeing now, to be fair, sort of from there upwards. So we miss out on many of the signals. But that is something that we go through in more depth when we do the Management Mastery University, because there are so many different elements to communication. So I'm just going to focus on this particular one today. And those of you that have been following me for a while actually know that my drawing isn't brilliant. But be warned, flip chart and marker. So I'm just going to prove that my drawing isn't the best in the world. So that's you, me, or indeed anyone, indeed everyone. See, we've got that thing called a mouth. And that's what so many people tend to focus on when they're communicating. And they forget that they've got these things called ears. Yes. And surprisingly enough, for the vast majority of people, we've got two ears and one mouth. So the ratio should be used that way round. Now, maybe you are like I am. And I've actually witnessed that, well, it's the other way around. Yeah? Okay, that people use their mouths twice as much as what they do with the ears. See, the reality is when we're doing it that way, we're not picking up all of the information. We may well feel that we are, but the reality is we're not doing that. Unless you're one of these extra special human beings that's got superpowers that can multitask and do all sorts of different things. But most of us aren't that good. Most of us are actually just great human beings, but not with superhuman strengths. See, when we use our ears twice as much as our mouths, we absorb more information. And when we're absorbing more information, the chances are we'll digest it and understand it more. So many people these days want to be heard, so they want to use their mouths twice as much as the ears, because it makes them feel good. But there are so many people that if they took a step back, didn't focus on the mouth and focus on those, then things would be so much better. So I'm actually standing in front of the screen, so you don't have to see my drawing too much, okay? But I hope you've actually got value from that. See, it is an important element that is so important as far as life is concerned, never mind just business, but business in particular. Because like I say, when we listen more, we absorb more, we understand more, we can then apply more things the right way. Because when it comes to management, so many people, leave organizations because they feel that the management don't listen to them. Now, in most instances, I'm sure the management do listen. It's just that it may well be a case of what is being asked of them they can't apply. It's not realistic, if you will. But when we're actually doing conversations with an individual or indeed with a small group of people or whatever, and giving instructions, receiving instructions, whatever, that's why it's so key that we use our ears and understand twice as much as our mouths. So like I say, I hope you got value from that. So this particular video that I'm just drawing to a close at the Management Mastery University. And obviously, if you feel that I can actually be of service to you, then by all means reach out to me. The website details are at the top of the page, or indeed, if you want to reach out directly, Dave at davewilliamscoaching.com. But no matter where you are, whatever you're doing, have a fantastic day, fantastic rest of the week, and keep on being special, because the world needs you. Okay? So until the next time, take care. Catch up soon. Bye now.